We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Jose Peraza. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Clark is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Standing in, John Van. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! At the plate, Jamal Harris will swing it from the left side right here. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Stepping up to the plate, Guy Cormier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Harris gets his lead at first, nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and 1 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ed Vargas. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. None out, runners at first and second.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. White. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Stepping in, Jeffrey Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hayward.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-2, full count. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
On the ground to 3rd. Suarez has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Phillip Ervin is on deck. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next for New York, Phil Kirshner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Van. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jesse Winker, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Kirshner loves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. Popped him up. Harris into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayward has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Ready for another chance? Jamal Harris. He drew a walk his first time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shebler is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Guy Cormier. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ed Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Winker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Shebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up around the face. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tracy White.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Jeffrey Beede. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and they get the double play. In now, Tracy Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hard liner to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He throws him on the fastball there. Scooter Gennett goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayward waits on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Vargas is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Phil Kirshner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schebler is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Van. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready on 1 and 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Gennett. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Scott Schebler. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Homer Bailey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Homer Bailey.
Ready for another shot now, Jamal Harris. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Stepping into the box, Guy Cormier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Full count still. Bailey with a look at first, and the runner will get back standing. Another full count pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Ready once again, Ed Vargas.
Center fielder, Ed Vargas.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second. Digging in, Tracy White. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Beede. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Their count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Vargas over at second. White is over at first with one away. And he fouls this one off. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Number 11, Tracy Hayward.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winker has a play. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Ready now, Phil Kirshner, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. There's a shot out to right center field. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. Here's big Aaron Judd. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Aaron Judd.
0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. At the plate, Joey Votto, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Vargas is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cormier moves over, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Van. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding in, Jamal Harris. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Digging in once again, Guy Cormier. Van on second. Harris at first with no outs. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Winker giving chase, but he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ed Vargas will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Tracy White is on deck. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Tracy White. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Lined hard toward right center, and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay throw, and he's safe. So digging in now, Jeffrey Beede. 3 runs already home here. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in, Phil Kirshner, and their runners at the corners now. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. The next 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. White, the runner at third. Beatty at second. Kirshner on at first with 2 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harris scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cormier has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, John Van. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Skied into very shallow right. Winker is over. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jamal Harris.
Jamal Harris.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right fielder, Don Cormier.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Scott Schebler, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kirshner fields it cleanly. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. In is Joey Votto now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that